Hello, I'm Mark. Welcome to Red Duchess Farm. Today I'm in the greenhouse and Jamie has planted up a couple of tomatoes here and there are a couple more here in these big pots. We did some tomatoes in the greenhouse last year in pots and they did pretty well for us. These two are big beef. They are an indeterminate variety of tomato, which means that they will continue to grow all through the season and get taller and taller. So what I'm going to do is I've got string clips, little plastic clips. I found a place on Amazon, 250 of them for like $13, shipping included. And they clip onto the string and snap closed around the tomato. And then they release and they can be reused. And I'm going to run them up the strings, and then the strings are attached to the screws that we had hanging baskets ran off of. And I left a lot of extra string up there. I've seen where the commercial growers use a pulley system to where when the tomato gets to the ceiling, they can lower the tomato back down. And so what I did was ran up to a screw that was screwed in for a hanging basket and then ran across the ways and ran back. So that'll give me another 10 feet that I can lower this tomato back down once it gets to the ceiling. I have seen where at the end of the season they would have tomato stem coiled up on the ground around the tomatoes in the greenhouse where they just let them down. Looks like garden hose coiled up on the ground. So let me take you through this process and we'll come back at the end. And as I'm doing this, I'll be removing suckers. I've never used these little clips, so I really don't know how close together they need to be. So we'll keep taking suckers off to where the plant is just a single straight stalk, except this one next to it, this second one here, has forked down low, and I really can't tell which one is a sucker and which one is actually the main stem. Keep all the greenery pulled off of the bottom. Take all the leaves off to the hand of tomatoes right here that is blooming. Once those tomatoes produce and are picked off, take the leaves all off up to the next hand of tomatoes. And that's the way that a tomato should be pruned out. So let's do this other one. Although I may wind up running it as a double. Take greenery off of the bottom. I'm going to plant this basil around the base of this tomato. We've got some really nice looking basil left here in the greenhouse, and I'll probably go in here and take the tops out of it to promote bushing. And we've got marigolds that Jamie planted around the bases, so this is what we're doing for greenhouse tomatoes this year. And the way it keeps raining, we don't have any in the garden yet, so at least we maybe have some earlier tomatoes than normal here out of the greenhouse. This is an early girl tomato, which is also an indeterminate tomato, so will continue to grow up. Already has some tomatoes on it. Don't make large tomatoes, probably a 5-ounce tomato, but produces early. So we'll get a clip on this and This plant here is also an early girl. Take this sucker out. Keep watching, and we'll keep you updated on the progress of these tomatoes in the greenhouse. Please like and comment and share on your social media to help us get the word out about our channel. Thanks for watching from Red Duchess Farm. You have a great day.